Before I start explaining, I would just like to thank Coconut X for commenting in my Redang LBG builds regarding sticky caps, and also Yolo MHWORLD for opening my eyes more about these sticky caps by sharing me this Japanese video, which also experimented to see how stickies are capped in Iceborne. Link to his channel and the Japanese video is on the description below. So I'll make this short and sweet to show you what this means. Sticky damage is capped by your weapon and not by the damage you are dealing. After testing, I've come to the conclusion that stickies get capped if you add more than 21.4% of raw to your original raw attack status with the weapon. Okay, calm down, I'm gonna show you. When you equip the gun with no raw attack boosting skills, you'll get a raw attack slightly higher than your weapon's damage. To know the cap for stickies, you just have to multiply that number to 1.214 to get an estimate of the raw attack you need to get the highest sticky damage that weapon can deal. So for the Redang Hbg, you have a raw of 518. Multiply that by 1.214 and you'll get 628.85. So you just have to get your raw around that level to reach the cap. And of course, every sticky player knows Feline Bombardier is really important for sticky users, and I'm eating for attack up large to boost my raw attack. So after eating, you're gonna see that my damage will go up from 518 to 540, still far away from 629. And to just skip to my point, to achieve 629 raw, apart from eating, I used Might Seed, Demon Powder, and Mega Demon Drug. And also I placed 3 levels of peak performance and 4 levels of attack boost to achieve 629 raw. And you're gonna see here how much we're gonna deal with 629. $160. So we deal 160 damage per sticky 3 at 629 raw. Keep note of that. To prove there's a cap, I'll be using Might Pill. With Might Pill, you'll see the raw jump from 629 to 651. Obviously, the gap should make a difference, but wait for it. Any second now. Boom, there you go, 160 damage still. Damn it, Capcom. Now, doing the same math but with a different gun just to prove a point, Rajon LBG is at 422 raw, so we just multiply that again by 1.214 and we will get 512.308. So after eating for attack up large, Bombardier, and using Might Seed, Mega Demon Drug, and also Demon Powder, I placed 3 levels of peak performance and 3 levels of attack to reach 512, but I went overboard a bit because this is 515. So the damage is at 151. Now with Might Pill, you'll see it jump from 515 to 534, and guess what? It's gonna be the same damage, you'll see. Any second now, there we go, 151 still. Now let's test it on a gun with lower raw, the Rajon LBG. So like we did before, the raw attack we see here is 397. We multiply that to 1.214 and we will get 481.958. And after eating and the buffs and also adding peak performance level 3 with 1 level of attack boost, I was able to reach a raw of 481. And that brings us to 141 damage. Now for the last test, I decided to do something different. Instead of Might Pill, I added more raw boosting skills. From 481 damage earlier, I am now at 504. But still same damage. So what's the conclusion? There's no fixed skills to really get your LBG and HBG to its sticky cap. You have to experiment on them. Multiply that raw attack by 1.214 to have a guide, and by eating for Bombardier, the buffs, and then mix and match skills in to see which ones will make it reach the cap and not overshoot. This in turn will make you have builds that would focus more into utility skills rather than putting more attack that you don't need. Maybe now you have room for health boost, earplugs like my last build, Slugger. Get creative, man. And oh, it gets more fun. In this arena quest, I'll show you how I'll reach the cap with only having artillery 5 and 145. So basically what I did here is to die faster. I just placed one fortified jewel on the gun so that I have so low defense, monster can just one hit kill me. And then later on I would switch to the armor with artillery 5 and make advantage of 45. Now if you can remember our calculation for the Shara LBG, the cap appears at 481 damage. So if you have more raw than 481, you're gonna deal the same damage. Now I need you to watch closely for my damage, alright? So see this, wait for it to pop, 140 at 491 raw attack. So that's 140, alright? Now you might be asking, hey, on the training poll it was 141. Well, it really depends. Your sticky damage sometimes increases, sometimes it decreases, and that depends on the monster, and that's beyond your control. And here I wore a ghillie, then I will apply my buffs. So that's 491. It's gonna jump up to 500 plus, and you're supposed to be expecting 141 at least, right? Or 142, 143, but look what's gonna happen here. See, the stickies are capped. It's the same number, guys. It's the same number. Now you might be asking, hey, why do I hit hard on Gold Wraithian? It makes me surpass that damage number. Well, it depends on the monster. It varies. Sometimes it decreases, sometimes it increases, but then again, I'm gonna repeat it, that's out of your control. I tested all these numbers assuming that the augments you will put in the gun is health boost. Putting attack augments on the gun make the cap slightly higher, though, but that's enough analysis for me, man. I'm just here to say that we can all be creative with our sticky builds without worrying about DPS too much, especially in Guiding Lance, since you don't need attack skills no more to reach the cap. But of course, artillery 5 is still mandatory. Hope this helps you guys. If it did, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.